Okay, there we go.
Do you know how much information your brain can hold? Do you think that your brain has a final capacity in which that you're not able to learn any more knowledge? Or are you someone who believes that your brain is always learning, growing, and gaining new knowledge and will never reach its full capacity? Whichever one of these that you believe in or you think you might believe in decides on what mindset you might have. A fixed mindset, meaning you believe your brain has a final capacity, or a growth mindset, thinking that you'll always be able to continue to grow and learn more knowledge. A fixed mindset leads a person to want to look smart, but not put the energy out there to actually gain the knowledge that they think they want to have. A person with a fixed mindset has a hard time approaching challenges because whenever they get to it, they don't want to have to prove themselves. They want people to think that they already know how to do it. And as long as they don't do the challenge, they won't have to prove themselves, and no one can prove them wrong because they never actually did it. And there's very little effort put into the projects or the tasks that that a person with a fixed mindset might do, because they don't believe that their effort will produce any good outcomes, so there's no reason to try. And they tend to take constructive criticism, they don't really even take it, because if they hear it, there's nothing they can do about it because it's out of their control. They don't have the ability to improve, is what they think. And they tend to be afraid of the success of others because they don't believe that they have the ability to reach the level at which those other people are at. People with a fixed mindset limit themselves in what they can do. They do not, they reach themselves from reaching for their full potential. They do not put themselves out there because they don't believe that they will have the ability within themselves, within their talents, to go out there and do what they would like to do. A growth mindset is someone who believes that they desire to learn and that they're always learning and their mind's going to continue to grow all throughout their lives. Whenever this person reaches an obstacle or a challenge, they approach it in a way, what can I learn from this and take with me and use to improve what I'm doing right now and what I can do in the future. Effort is the pathway to mastery because they take everything they do, and it doesn't matter if they may not succeed in the end, they process to get to where they are. They have learned a lot, and they're going to be able to use that elsewhere in their lives. And they learn from the success of others because whenever someone else does something good, it benefits them, and they can learn what that person did and then in turn teach others. A person with a growth mindset has the world open to them and is not putting any boundaries upon themselves. And they will always be able to go out there and do whatever they want to do because they believe they can. They have the ability to do so. A fixed mindset person puts themselves in a box, and they're not able to do, they see the people over there doing that, like, oh, well, I can't do that because I'm not going to be as good as them, or I don't have the ability to. A person with a growth mindset does not tie themselves down to the world. They let their mind wander, and so that they'll be able to do whatever they set their eyes upon. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you work it out, the more it's going to grow and the stronger it's going to be. So whenever you don't challenge yourselves, your brain's never going to grow and become better because you're not giving it any exercise and nutrition for it to continue to grow. So, yes, you can. You can do anything you set your mind to, and don't limit yourselves in what you think you can or cannot do. Because if you think you can do it, or if you want to do it, you can work as hard as you can, and you'll get it.